Hola amigos, hola amigas, welcome, bienvenido, croeso y salam, welcome to the channel, y'all. We are here today with another car from my past. This amazing, absolutely amazing Vauxhall Senator, or as what I saw it, was the Vauxhall Royale. Now, in our street where my gran used to live, on the opposite side of the road, somebody had one of these. And every time I'd walk past it, I would just stare in through the window because it was the same colour as this, but the interior was dark red. And I know that sounds absolutely awful, but back at the time when you were a little kid and you're looking at this and looking inside it through the window, and I was just looking at how squishy and comfortable the red velour looked, absolutely amazing. And it was my dream car for a time, and the car disappeared and I can't remember what happened to it. I have no idea, but it always holds a memory for me as being an absolutely amazing car. Right, now to undo this. So this specific one is actually made by Opel, or you know, the whoever makes it for Opel. Let's take the screws out. Oh, that was a bugger. I didn't break the flaps, fortunately. So I think this is the first time it's ever been taken out of the box. Let's have a look. Okay, let's take out those screws. Okay, now I can release the beast. Wow, look at the detail on that one. That's a beauty. There she goes. Ooh, even the model moves nice on it. Oh, that is a gorgeous little model. Absolutely beautiful. Right, okay, I'm going to give it a bit of a wipe over and I'll come back to you. Comes with a little booklet as well. Inside. So that tells me that there were 69,321 produced. Versions, engine versions, power outputs, fuel consumption, maximum speed, and gear shift. Single plate dry clutch. Huh. Okay, that's cool. Right, so let me give it a wipe over, like I said. So let's talk a little bit about the Opel Senator, or the Vauxhall Royale, which is the one I have here. So the Opel Senator is an executive car produced by the German automaker Opel, 2 generations of which was sold in Europe from 1978 until 1993. A saloon in its first incarnation was also available with a fastback coupe body as the Opel Monza and the Vauxhall Royale coupe. Through the international divisions of General Motors, it was also known in various markets as the Chevrolet Senator, the Daewoo Imperial in South Korea, the Vauxhall Royale until 1983, and Vauxhall Senator, which took the place of the Royale on Vauxhall models when the Opel brand was phased out from 1983. It was also sold as the Opel Kikinda in Yugoslavia, where it was produced under license by IDA Opel in Kikinda, Serbia, after which it was named. The original Senator shared its platform with the smaller Opel Rekord, the latter being lengthened to make the Senator. The second generation of that car from 1987 shared its base with the Rekord's Opel Amiga successor, which was again lengthened to produce the Senator. The Senator A was a lengthened version of the Opel Rekord E, complemented by a 3-door fastback coupe version on the same platform called the Opel Monza, which was planned as a successor for the Opel Commodore Coupe. The Senator A and Monza were initially sold in the United Kingdom as the Vauxhall Royale and Vauxhall Royale Coupe because the Opel marque was not so well established, but they were also offered under their Opel names. The vehicle was also available in South Africa as the Chevrolet Senator until 1982, when it was rebadged as an Opel. The later South African Opel Senator received Australian-built 6-cylinder engines. In Serbia, the locally assembled Senator received a 2.5-litre 6 and was badged the Opel Kikinda. The engine range for the first phase of the model's life included the 2.8S and the newly developed 3.0E. The 3-speed automatic transmission was Opel's own design, introduced in 1969, and was manufactured in Opel's transmission plant in Strasbourg. It was modified to cope with the new and improved power outputs. Opel's own 4-speed manual transmission was not up to the job, and they returned to transmission producer Getrag, who installed their 264 4-speed manual gearbox in the early 4-cylinder Monzas. This was replaced by the 5-speed 240 and the 2.5 and 2.8 engines, and the 265 gearbox for the 3.0e. The original Senator and Monza were facelifted in November 1982, although the Senator A2, as it is usually called, only went on sale in March 1983. In the United Kingdom, it was initially sold only as an Opel before being rebadged as the Vauxhall in 1984. The A2 Monza was only sold as an Opel. The facelifted car looked similar to its predecessor with relatively minor changes. Smoothed off headlights increased in size, and chrome parts were changed to a matte black or colour-coded finish. The car was much more slippery, with drag resistance down from 0.45 to 0.36. The top-of-the-range 3.0e received upgraded Bosch LE Jetronic fuel injection. Interiors were improved with an altered dashboard and the new instrument pack with larger dials used in the Record E2, and engines changed. Now, the fuel-injected straight-4 110 PS 2-litre cam-in head unit from the Record E2 was available, although with little fanfare. This and the 2.5 essentially replaced the Commodore, which was itself quietly retired in 1982. The 3-speed automatic was replaced by a 4-speed unit for the 1985 model year. The digital instrument display introduced in the Cadet E was available on the top models, although buyers could opt for the conventional analog dials as a delete option. The trim surrounding the windows was more blacked out than it was before, although ample chrome remained. The 4-cylinder models were never sold in Vauxhall form in the United Kingdom. A 4-wheel drive conversion was also available, engineered by Ferguson, who had previously provided similar modifications for the Jensen FF. Rather expensive, this could also be retrofitted to an existing car. A limited edition convertible edition was also available in Germany, where the company Kenneth reinforced the car heavily, and this added to the all-round weight to the car. And again, there was a second generation of this, which went for that kind of like jelly mouldy Carlton Cavalier kind of styling that was in at the time as well. But I just loved this car, and like I said, every time I walked past it, I would just stare through the window at that red seating. I should have knocked on the neighbour's door actually and said, "Please, can I sit in your Senator?" But but it just looked so luxurious in that really dark red tacky velour of the time. And the seats just looked like butter. They were just so squishy looking. I bet they really felt comfortable to sit in. Never been in it driving, never seen one since. But this Senator does stay in my memory. And it's an absolutely beautifully detailed model. If I pick it up and you have a look at the underneath of it, if I put it down, oh, I can't put it down there, but yeah, you can see the detail of it with the exhaust. It's a really, really beautiful model. I'm really chuffed to have it. So there we go, guys. Little blast from the past there for me with the Vauxhall Royale, or Senator as it was called as well. Absolutely delicious car, and I really regret not being able to go in it and having a ride in it. But I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and I'm really glad to have this in my collection because it is such a beautiful little design. So thank you very much for watching and listening to me today, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, y'all.